it became clear to me that I was supposed to be doing this and that it wasn't my skill, it was my gift. And I got the opportunity to touch lives and help them step into purpose. And so I was back and I started saying, I do branding, and I created Rich Brands to focus on individuals and small businesses instead of big boy branding and multi-billion-dollar stuff. It's the same process. It's just there's a heart connect there because you're listening for the purpose that you're listening for the impact that person wants to make on the world or on people through their business, and that can drive the definition of a brand.
Well, that word impact, helping people make the impact with the right words to connect with other people. Talk about impact. What's that mean to you?
Well, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked it that way. Suppose I asked you, close your eyes, literally or figuratively, and imagine what your business, and that could be a nonprofit, it could be any, but your business looks like when it thrives. When it thrives. So you get to define thrives, and you have this picture. Maybe you're training people on the internet in all English-speaking countries of the world. Maybe you're developing 250 solid clients in your backyard. Whatever it is, maybe you're doing mission work. Maybe you're being able to work half the year and the other half the year do something else. But you picture what your life and your business looks like when it thrives. And the question becomes, what are the highest level impacts you can see already in your mind's eye that you can make and want to make on individual lives you touch or on the worlds you touch? Could be the world of your profession, could be the world of people. In other words, let's say you work with the homeless, could be that maybe you work with single moms with children with special needs. Whoever you focus on, entrepreneurs over 40 who are in their second career, whatever. What's the highest level impact? When you envision those impacts that you want to make, that kind of means God put that in your heart. And yes. I'm on your show today to have you and listeners here. Your brand can be defined to be the brand it must become to make those impacts. And when that definition is done, you will race to those impacts. That's what I do. And that is not the world of branding as we know it in the Coca-Cola, Microsoft, Apple computer kind of branding. It's more, entrepreneurial, personal branding, creating an umbrella brand for an individual. So everything that individual has done or does, for example, you're a teacher, you're a coach, you're a healer, all these things maybe seem like different brands, but they're not. They all fit under the umbrella brand that is Carolyn Kay. And so people don't get that. They don't understand that that's possible, but it is possible.
I like what you said about envision what you want to accomplish. So you're seeing yourself, and what are those things that you want to have made a difference in the world.
Yeah, you're not seeing yourself, you're seeing the impact. You're seeing your impact of what you do on others. The way you lift their lives, the way you open doors, the way you take away their barriers, the way you teach them, the way, you're seeing the impact. It's not about you. That's why it's easier to do. You're seeing in your mind's eye what the impact of your work is going to be, and that's the impact you want to make. And the brand can be defined based on that, which is great.
And that makes you different than the other branding experts out there. And it's more heart-centered. It's more of a spiritual marketing, I would call it.
You can call it a lot of things, but it's absolutely heart-centered. When I meet with people, either in person or virtually, over Skype or Zoom, I listen for their heart because that's where the impacts are. And I don't create brands. I'm an excellent mirror. I project and language and define and language brands that are in a person already. They just don't have the process to do that. And the reason I wrote the book, The Brand You Will Become, How to Define It and the Steps to Achieve It, is to give away that process to people so they know they can do it.